Sound check as we're just walking in here. Sound check. Sound check. Hope everybody's good. Hope you can hear me. Let me sign on to the Coffee Bean internet. We'll get the show on the road. Voromotors Podcast 115, right? It's crazy how many we've done. Hey, what's up, Andres? It was good to reconnect with you, buddy. I'm glad you're doing good. It's pretty cool that you and your kid were at karate last night. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, Anthony? Good to see you. My friend OC Eats. What's going on? Sound is good? Alrighty, let's see. I'm going to test it out. Dennis, what's going on, man? You never miss a stream. It's good to see you, buddy. I think I'm good here. Dennis. Oh, the sound is good. My mic is finally working right off the shop. Retro Shaver Dude, how you doing? Says nice. Been waiting for you to get back on the stand-up scooters. What did you think of some of the new models at CES? Honestly, I've been busy. I haven't really had a chance to watch those videos yet. Dennis, you're going to the doctor. You got an hour-long bus ride. That sounds like a schlep. All right, you guys. So very good to see you here. Let's see here, 115, right? Man, I'm looking hairy as fuck. Guys, check it out. Emove Cruiser behind me. Maybe I should move over a little bit. Maybe we can get it in the picture. No, we won't be able to no matter what. I don't think so. All right, I actually, instead of walking down here to the Coffee Bean, I grabbed the Cruiser. Since I'm back on the scooters, I thought it would be cool. I don't think anybody's going to mess with this thing. Yeah, Retro Shaver Dude, I've just been too busy working, doing deliveries, playing poker to watch a lot of videos. What is happening, fellow pioneers of human transportation? Yogi Steve, ESA, the Electric Scooter Academy, Voromotors Podcast number 115. Can't believe we've done so many of these. Welcome back, my friends. It's good to see you. I like to see all the usual suspects coming in. My local friend Andres, good to see you, buddy. Anthony, OC Eats, Dennis, Retro Shaver Dude, is asking me. Been waiting for me to get back on the stand-up scooters. I'm gonna have to, maybe I'll have to move the scooter over here so I don't have to keep looking for it. I don't want to have to keep looking over my shoulder to make sure nobody touched my scooter. I doubt anybody's going to steal it, though. All right, guys. Voromotors sponsored podcast 115. Unfucking believable. Thank you, Voromotors, for sticking with my small channel. Sponsored means I get paid a little bit. We do it at least twice a week. Tried doing some DoorDash live streaming this week, but I was having a lot of trouble with the personal hotspot. I don't know how effective that is. I might go through T-Mobile to get another hotspot so I could really do those DoorDash live streams. Those were fun. But hope everybody's good. So first, the way this podcast works is I'll do a couple minutes at least talking about Voromotors and the products that they sell and scooters and bikes, and then we'll just bullshit for an hour and just hang out, basically. Unbelievably beautiful day out here in Hollywood. I'll probably take you for a walk on the boulevard later for sure. Really, really nice out. I mean, it's like a summer day. It's January 15th. It's winter everywhere else. My brother's in New Jersey says it's fucking 30 degrees there. It's like 75 degrees plus here today. It's tank top weather. It's super hot. So if you're looking for an electric scooter or an electric bike, no better place to go than Voromotors. Hey, what's up? Shift officer. Like shift officer. Do I do food videos? I do food delivery videos. Yeah, I don't do like food review videos or anything like that, but I do delivery videos on electric scooters and electric bikes. That being said, if you're looking for a brand new electric scooter or electric bike, no better place than Voromotors. Many companies have come and gone in the past couple of years since I've been doing this. I've been doing this for over 6 years, actually. Voromotors is here to stay. The owner, Melvin, is very serious about the business. So if you're looking for an electric bike, they carry the Altus Sigma line, super high-end line. I don't know too much about it because I don't ride one, but obviously a super high-end bike. They carry the E-Ride Pro line, which most of my friends who ride these bikes say that it's just an amazing line of bikes. The bike I can tell you the most about is the Roar Mantis X. That's the bike that I work on. Absolutely love it. My whole life, my whole like electric vehicle life, my PEV life, I wanted a vehicle like the Voromotors X. Now, which is like an electric moped or an electric dirt bike, e-moto. I'm not really sure what they're called. They call it a bunch of different things. But Voromotors gave me one to borrow like more than 6 months ago, so it feels like it's mine. I did a whole week worth of shifts on it last week, and I have a lot of videos coming out of me doing deliveries on the Roar. Love it. Love the Voromotors X. I think it's sub $4,000. Hey, what's up, Gustavo? How you doing? Mr. Djan, what's going on with you? Good to see you. All the regulars in the house. Good to see you. What traffic? I want to talk to you more. I'm going to have another group ride, probably not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. Hope you can make it again. I'm glad you got your Dualtron X back in service. Very excited to see you. Had a fun time with you at the group ride. So electric bikes, Alta Sigma, E-Ride Pro, Roar, the Roar line, all available at Voromotors, all at the best prices you can get. Awesome, Gustavo. I can't wait to see you there. If you're looking for a stand-up electric scooter or something in between, if you want something in between, you want like a sit-down scooter, they have the Emove Roadrunner line. Emove Roadrunner Pro 2 is coming out. I really love my Roadrunners. I've done tons and tons of delivery shifts on them. I can't wait to get back on them. Apparently, the Emove Roadrunner Pro 2 is coming out soon. Not sure when. That vehicle is going to have options for a 72 volt with an option of a 40 and a 60 amp hour battery. Super, super exciting stuff. Going to be groundbreaking for the sit-down scooter business. So sort of a bike, sort of not. I think the Pro is going to come with optional pedals to satisfy local laws. Check out today's video on the channel. I did a delivery shift on the Cruiser, and I put a little bit of an intro about all the new laws in California. Long story short, there are new laws in California, but they're only as effective as much as they're enforced. And where I live, these laws are just basically barely like not enforced at all. So we get away with riding these scooters like crazy. Voromotors also carries the InMotion line. You guys know I love my InMotion RS. That'll probably be the first big scooter I get back on. Probably following week I'll get back on that scooter. They also carry the Tevron line. Super, super high-end, amazing build quality scooter. What's up, Josh Abrams? Good to see you. What's up with you? 8484 Hot Dog says Mercedes or BMW? I don't know. I don't really have much of an opinion. The guy, how you doing? The guy 2137 says, use the link, people, and hit that like button. Yeah, I really appreciate that. That goes a long way for the channel. If you hit the like button, spread the podcast. The podcast seems to have a kind of a fixed audience, although some new people here. I don't think I've ever talked to Joshua Abrams that much, right? An 8484 Hot Dog, definitely somebody new. But hit that like button because that way YouTube will put the stream in the algorithm so we can get it out to some brand new people. Don't forget about the Emove Cruiser line right here. Check this out. This is my Emove Cruiser V2 with dual motors. I've been driving Emove Cruisers for probably over 6 years. It's definitely my favorite sub $2,000 scooter. And they made a revolutionary change to the scooter. My Emove Cruiser. The sound is so good. They made a revolutionary change to the scooter where last year they made a dual motor version of the V2. The dual motor version of the V2, far, far superior. 8484 Hot Dog says, just buy a Ducati motorcycle. Yeah, I'm not really interested in a motorcycle. I might buy a gas-powered scooter one of these days for deliveries. We'll see. Now that I actually got back on this Cruiser yesterday, I forgot like how much I love working on them. And it was fun. It was easy. I know they're dangerous. I've had a lot of accidents, but they feel safe. Emove Cruiser V2. If you're looking for a sub $2,000 scooter, the Cruiser V2, you cannot do better than this. It's dual motors, comes with hydraulic brakes, goes over 40 miles per hour, has really good acceleration. For a sub $2,000 scooter, it's got great acceleration. Split rim tires. What's up, Hunter Reich? It's been a while. I haven't seen you for a while. Joshua says, I've been watching you since COVID. I don't really comment. Joshua, I appreciate that. I appreciate the non-commenting viewers as well. You're very valuable to me and the channel. But what else does Voromotors carry? I think I've mentioned all of the Huga Daytona. That's their new big sort of giant 72-volt, 40-amp-hour scooter. I have one of those. I haven't really ridden it yet, though, so I can't talk much about it. More new people in the stream. Andy Lee, 6815 says, how many miles you got on this V2? I don't know. Let me check real quick. I've done a lot of... I've driven it a lot. Let's see here. Wow. I can't even believe it. I didn't realize I had so many miles on it. I had 2,700 miles on this Cruiser V2, and it's doing really good. Mr. DJ says, hello, Steve. I'm watching you with my daughters, Lana and Sarah. How you doing, Lana and Sarah? Thanks for hanging out with us today. That's really cool. I like guys hanging out with their daughters. Their kids, fathers are important people, probably the most important people in the world. But yeah, I got 2,700 miles on the Cruiser V2. It's holding up really, really well. All I've done is change the brake pads and put new tires on it. It's got split rim tires too, which makes the tire changes super, super easy. Hunter Reich says, as someone with both gas and electric scooters, they both serve a purpose. Love old 50cc two strokes. Yeah, I've been talking about on the stream how I've definitely been considering about getting a gas-powered scooter just for the days where I want to work like a really long shift. Now, that being said, now that I've gone back to work, I've realized like somewhere along the line, like I've gotten old where like just working for a few hours kind of tires me out. And, I don't really need to make that much money doing deliveries because I also make money as a personal trainer. I make money through the YouTube channel through my affiliation with Voromotors. I also make money playing online poker. So I don't need to make like as much as other people need to make in the DoorDash job. If I can make $1,000 to $2,000 a month doing deliveries, that really makes a difference for me, and that's really all that I need. So I went back to work this week. I went to work week before last, but I worked on the Voromotors X. This week, I went back to work for the first time on my Emove Cruiser V2. I actually did my first shift yesterday. What's up, Mysterio71? My friend James, Emove Roadrunner expert. Good to see you, buddy. But let me talk about one more thing about Voromotors. Voromotors does have something exciting. I did put it in the title. Let me look this up really quick. So I've never really talked about the Emove Roadster that much. I don't have one, so I don't know much about it, but I know my friend Alfonso has one. I know a couple other guys that bought one. They really like this vehicle. It's an insane fucking scooter. So the Emove Roadster has been rebuilt. And here it is. I'm going to read from the advertising. Voromotors just unveiled the all-new Emove Roadster for 2026. Built with controllers derived from eMoto platforms, the Roadster delivers instant, brutal response with precision control. Pure carbon fiber construction, motorsport-grade components, and performance that doesn't belong in the scooter category. The highlights are pretty sick. Original Magura MT5 brakes, full carbon fiber. What the fuck? Oh my god, I hate these motherfuckers. I can't stand these fuckers. These people. I hate these fucking people. I can't stand these people. Get out of here. No, get away from me. You're making too much noise. That's a violation. He doesn't give a shit. These guys are out here scamming mostly other Koreans. That's what these motherfuckers do. I'm going to start screaming at these motherfuckers. Oh my god. This is absolute fucking torture. At one point, these guys, I think, were banned from using microphones and shit like that. And they went back to using these like giant fucking speakers. This is an absolute fucking sound violation. I'm not even going to be able to do the rest of this pitch until they're gone. There they go. They're going. Look at these motherfuckers. I mean, I'm all for religion, but my understanding of this group is that they're scamming, and they're scamming mostly like other Koreans. They're like a Korean group. I've heard a little bit about them from other people, but oh my god, how fucking annoying is that? Josh, the shoulder's doing pretty good. I'm on my way back to recovery. I did a shift on the stand-up scooter, and it felt pretty good. Jesus, it's so noisy out here. All right, so the highlights on the Emove Roadster, the new big, super giant, burly scooter from Voromotors. There's a scooter, little 9-bot. Original Magura MT5 brakes, full carbon fiber chassis, 9-layer woven T300 construction, high-gloss epoxy sealed finish, Porsche-style taillight design, same materials used in exotic cars and aircraft, 84-volt, 40-amp-hour, 50S battery, 21,700 cells, 16,000-watt peak power, incredible, 21 horsepower, 74 miles range, pretty sick. Nearly half the weight of scooters with similar battery capacity. This isn't just a new model, this is a new tier. So if you're looking for some super, super high-end electric scooter, Emove Roadster, it is a Voromotors exclusive. Alrighty, so talking about this week back to work. I really only did 1 day's work back on the cruiser. I'm actually going to work Saturday and Sunday, the next 2 days as well. So my first day back, it's like putting on an old pair of shoes, getting back on the stand-up scooters. I recognize they're dangerous, and I've kind of realized that they're dangerous like in relation to bikes. I feel like the bikes are safer. They have bigger tires. They're lower to the ground. You're not standing up. Your center of gravity is lower. But I've done so many freaking miles on these stand-up scooters that I feel super comfortable on them. So here it is, Emove Cruiser V2. I'm very happy to be back on it. Yeah, Joshua, I am back on the scooters, and I'm going to be doing scooter delivery videos in the next couple of weeks. I think like this weekend, I'm going to use the Emove Cruiser V2. Next week when I go back to work, I'm going to put myself back on my InMotion RS. Then I'm going to do deliveries on the Hugo Daytona and the Tevron as well. very excited about that. So it felt really good to be back on the scooters yesterday. I worked a morning shift yesterday from like 7:30 to about 11. Worked about 3.5 hours, made almost $70. Can't complain. It was pretty good shift, and I felt good. I felt really good on the stand-up scooters. I've been driving these things for so long. I feel like super comfortable on them. But yeah, it feels great to be back. Hey, what's up, Trini G? Oh, you finally got the notification. I got your message in the comments. I'm sorry I didn't respond. I haven't changed any settings. There's no reason why international viewers shouldn't get notifications. The truth is YouTube just doesn't send out notifications to everybody. I mean, it's like a rigged system. It's very hard to compete. It's very hard to deal with, but a lot of people tell me the notifications don't go off. So Trini, I'm glad you found the stream. I'm glad you're not blocked. Eddie, what's going on? Are you out here? That's the LA Courier, my friend Eddie, otherwise known as Eddie the Courier. He keeps changing his name. I think he's got multiple channels. Are you out here today, Eddie? Are you going to show up at the Coffee Bean? A lot of times I'll be out here doing deliveries, or I'm sorry, doing the stream, and out of nowhere, boom, here comes flying out of nowhere Eddie the Courier. Eddie the Courier, a good, serious, real-life actor, constantly doing deliveries, constantly doing auditions, really working hard to try to make it out here. There's a guy on a small bike. I don't know what that is. But Eddie, if you're out here, come out here and say hello. I got a secondary mic for you. The mic seems to be working good. California, what the fuck? Oh. California Line Dasher, how you doing? Good afternoon to you. Where are you from? Obviously, California. Where in California are you from? California Line Dasher. Yeah, Trini G, I hope you're good. I definitely didn't set the notifications so not everybody gets them. I don't know what, YouTube just doesn't send notifications to everybody for whatever reason. But it felt great to get back to work. I'm real excited to put in some shifts this week. What I've been doing is I've been getting up and working. Well, some days I have personal training clients like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I usually have morning personal training clients. So I'll do them. Then I'll go out and do a DoorDash shift for like 3-4 hours. Then I'll come back and play internet poker. I was actually supposed to do the stream yesterday. I kind of figured out, now that I'm going back to work, and I'm back on my feet. Oh, you're in Los Angeles? Very cool. Hey, Stuart Grand, how you doing? Another my local friend. Hope you can make it to one of the group rides soon. I'm probably going to have one, not this weekend, but the following weekend. We're going to do it again. Yeah, Cal, I do deliveries on scooters like this, California Line Dasher, and I also do deliveries on like electric bikes and also the Roadrunner line, which is like a sit-down scooter. But yeah, you can check out my channel. I have literally hundreds, maybe 1,000 delivery videos on two-wheel vehicles. I don't really work on bikes. I mean, really nobody works on a bike anymore. Maybe an electric bike. Eddie the Courier works on an electric bike. I have actually 2 electric bikes. I just got one that just came in from a new company, and I have another one coming in from another company. So I don't really work for those companies. I just will make one video for them, and I'll usually sell the bike. But they're pedal electric bikes. California Line Dashers. I love watching dashers that work on e-bikes. Yeah, there's still plenty of people out there doing this on e-bikes for sure. But I work on some pedal electric bikes when I'm working outside of Voromotors. But I do work on my Voromotors X, which is like an electric moped, basically an electric bike, but I guess you classify it as an electric moped. And it's really fun working on those. Really fun. You're a car dasher, California Line Dasher? Yeah. I couldn't. It's got to be hard doing deliveries on a bike here in LA, right? You're dealing with traffic and parking. Like, how do you deal with parking when you show up for these jobs? I mean, I always feel bad. Like, great thing about the scooters is there are like advantages. That's right, Hunter. Like, I also work on the Roadrunner. I love the Roadrunner. But there are advantages and disadvantages to like a bike, a scooter, and a car. So the advantages to a car, obviously, you can go any distance you want. And if you want to add more range to it, you just got to put gas in the vehicle. You don't have to go out there and go home and charge it up. And, the gas is still superior. Like, I didn't get into PEVs because I'm an environmentalist. I don't really know how much I really believe, like, in the electric car world, just because these lithium batteries, they're not really sourced ethically. California Line Dasher is speaking the truth, says Proposition 22 is promised land for us. Yeah, since I had this injury and I was going to the doctor a lot recently, I was using a lot of Lyft, a lot of Uber drivers, and a lot of Lyft. And they don't really benefit from the Proposition 22 money as much as DoorDash drivers do. For those of you guys don't know, in California, we have Proposition 22, which guarantees everybody who works for Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, there's some more Postmates with these companies, guarantees us basically $22 an hour. Now, it sounds good, but that's not really that high of a rate. It's pretty good. Who is that? Kayla Lutz, good to see you. How you doing? Good to see you, Kayla Lutz, another regular. I love when the regulars come in the house. It's good to see you. Love seeing new people as well. But for those of you who don't know, Proposition 22 guarantees drivers $22 an hour base pay for active hours. Active hour means if you're a driver, it means from the second you accept an order, the second you drop off the order. If you're a food driver, the second you accept the food delivery order, the second you drop it off. If you're doing like ride share, it works, but it's not as much. I've been talking to like Uber and Lyft drivers, and they don't really benefit from Proposition 22 that much. But basically what happens is for DoorDash drivers, we get 22 an hour plus the tip, plus including the base pay of the order. If the base pay of the order doesn't cover at least $22, DoorDash fills in the gap with Proposition 22. They did this as a way to get out of making gig economy jobs like non-independent contractor jobs. They're still independent contractors. Oh, California Line Dasher, you have Proposition 22. Is DoorDash earned by time? Yeah, we don't have earned by time on the scooters. I know that for sure. I've never seen it. If we have it, I don't use it. But basically, it really guarantees like a certain base wage. So at a minimum, if I'm out there for 3 hours, even if I'm only active for 2 hours, I usually get paid like for the whole time. Like I'll make at least $20 an hour. So here's how it broke down for me. When I worked yesterday, I worked for 3 hours and 20 minutes. I had about 2 hours and 10 minutes of active hours. I really didn't get a lot of orders. In 3 hours, I only did $42 on the books. That's only $14 an hour. That is fucking terrible. But I did 2 active hours, and I worked for. How did it work? No, I worked for 2 active hours, which guarantees $44 at $22 an hour, and I only made $22 an hour through DoorDash pay. So DoorDash made up for the difference, another $22. So I made $42 from my orders, plus another $22 from the Proposition 22. So for those 3 hours, I made like almost $70 instead of the base 42. Proposition 22 is amazing. I'm not looking to like promote the job to get people to come in from other places to come out here and do DoorDash and take up all the jobs. But California is amazing for gig economy jobs because of Proposition 22. Hunter Reich says it encourages you to take orders you normally wouldn't. And normally wouldn't pay enough. Better for everyone. Yeah, that is definitely the truth. I mean, I got an order yesterday. My last order of yesterday was a $3 Jack in the Box order. The way it breaks down is if you can spend 30 minutes on a $3 order, you'll actually get half of the 22. You'll get $11 instead of $3. So I got this Jack in the Box order. I went to Jack in the Box. I took my time, and we do get judged by time, and we do get judged by customer ratings. So you can't spend forever on these orders. But I'm so quick on these scooters. Even if I take my time getting to the restaurant, at the restaurant, I still get good ratings. I have a customer rating of 4.99. It's pretty fucking insane. But I love, it is a phenomenal setup here having Proposition 22. I wouldn't want to do DoorDash anywhere else. I do take a lot of crappy orders. California Line Dasher says, LA Courier says it keeps us independent, so to speak. It's the workaround having to pay the minimum wage to drivers. Exactly. Customer rating is also 4.99, California Line Dasher. Yeah, I think you have to be a really shitty driver, a really shitty delivery guy or girl or whatever to not have good ratings. I don't think most customers even know how to use like the ratings platform, to be honest with you. It's pretty interesting. It's so fucking nice out here today. But it does feel great to be back to work. And it's going to be like in the high 70s again all weekend. So I'm going to go out there and work all weekend. I was supposed to work today, but I got up, I trained my morning clients, and I was like, yeah, I'd rather just play internet poker. I knew I had to come out and do the stream. I'd rather come out like during the daytime when it's warm. I could do the stream out of my home, but it's more fun. It's more fun to come out here and just be out in the open, and maybe I bump into somebody. It's pretty cool. But I like streaming from the coffee bean. It's nice. Let me stretch my back a little bit. I'm getting stiff. The older I get, I'm like working out less and less. I really got to get my shit together and get back into my own little gym. Yeah, 4 point. It is hard to have like a bad customer rating as a DoorDash driver. It's a pretty easy job. You want to do a dash off, California Line Dasher? Write me on my email, yogadude9@gmail.com. I'll do a competition with you. you'd have to shoot some video though. You could just shoot it on your phone and you can send it to me and I'll make a video of like electric scooter versus a car. We'd probably make the same amount of money. If you're not multi-apping, the apps, they're pretty strict about how much money you can make. The only way you can make more than like 20 an hour, like my buddy William Wilster does, you have to multi-app. And unfortunately, I applied to Grubhub a long time ago. I've been on the waiting list there for like 3 months. Yeah, my email is yogadude9, YOGADUDE, the number 9 at Gmail, yogadude9 at Gmail. Draw me an email, California Line Dasher. We'll talk. You can just send me like little 30-second clips, literally on your phone to phone, and we can make like a competition. No, I don't have Uber. I got fired from Uber Eats a long time ago for some paperwork bullshit. I don't really feel like it. I never really explained to the public what I did. I tried to convince Uber that my electric scooter was gas powered, so I sent them like some phony paperwork, and I got fucking fired. But the truth is if you're a scooter driver or a bike driver for Uber Eats, they don't give you a lot of orders. What happened is for like more than a year, Uber was not giving me any orders. Maybe they would be 10% on my workload. Well, by the way, so if we want to make these videos, where in Los Angeles are you, California Line Dasher? Because if you're close, you could just pick me up. I'd be willing to spend a 3-hour shift with you shooting video of you doing deliveries in a car, and then I could compare. We could do like and then you could drop me off, and I'll do 3 hours on a scooter, and we'll see. Maybe it's really only a dash off if we do it at the same time. But LA Courier, who's always looking to make footage, says let's set that up. Yeah, it does sound like a good idea. I do think that would be pretty cool. I do need something new for the channel. Actually, today's video, oh, you're in Venice? That's pretty cool, man. What's it like working in Venice? That's got to be an interesting market. Today's video is doing pretty good because I knew it would be like a little bit of clickbaity saying that I was explaining the California e-bike laws. See how today's video is doing. Today's video is doing better than normal. It's got like 427 views in the first hours, which is pretty good for my channel. Did you see my thumbnail? You gotta love ChatGPT. I said to ChatGPT, I said, make me a thumbnail that looks like I'm a professor or I'm an educated person and I'm explaining the new California laws. California Line Dasher says, I'm in Venice, West LA. The market has been good lately. Yeah, it's like the economy is bad, but people who have money still can afford DoorDash. And I've definitely learned just from talking to people who can't afford DoorDash still order it. It's like a luxury that they're willing to spend the money on. Like, I can't afford DoorDash. It's too fucking expensive. I mean, I could afford it like here and there, but if you're like a person of means, like I have my friend Dave who lives in the Valley. I have my brother Mitch who lives in Jersey. There are people out there that have $2,000 and $3,000 a month DoorDash bills. It's fucking crazy. But for like a regular working class person, it's just way too much money to like DoorDash my food, and I'd rather just make my own food. It's a lot cheaper. Like today, I already had my standard eggs and potatoes. I eat like a pretty simple diet. I usually make myself also like a vegetable and fruit smoothie every day with whey protein and flaxseed. But I definitely believe in like making your own food if you're working class. Like the second you're eating out at restaurants, it's too expensive. I've even stopped even like McDonald's and Wendy's and Popeyes, all these fast food places. They're not as cheap as they used to be. Fast food used to be a place for people who were like middle class or lower to get like a cheap, delicious meal. But now you could go to like Burger King or Wendy's and drop $15 easy. Secret, by the way, is if you're going to order from any of these restaurants, you have to use the app. You have to order off the apps. Like yesterday when I did something terrible yesterday. You're platinum, you have to be platinum for sure. I lost my platinum status, California Line Dasher, because I took 3 months off of work. I had the ratings, I had the acceptance rate, I had the completion rate, but you have to make sure you have 100 deliveries in 30 days. And since I was off for 3.5 months, right now I'm gold, but I actually have 2 platinum passes from before, so I was able to work as platinum this week. I'm going to be able to work as platinum this upcoming week as well. But I'll be back up to 100 deliveries every 30 days, like very soon. I'm already at 50 deliveries in my first week back. But yeah, one of the requirements for being Platinum Dasher is that you've done 100 deliveries in the past 3 months. The past 30 days. And I lost that because I took 3 months off, but now I'm back, and I'll get it back pretty quickly. Yeah, you have to be platinum. Well, it's actually pretty interesting. I worked my first couple days. I forgot that I had these platinum passes. Platinum passes, if you don't know, platinum passes are these passes that they give you. I don't remember what the qualifications were. Maybe it's you're a month as a platinum driver. They give you like a free week to be platinum. benefits of Platinum are supposedly that you get better orders. I don't know if that's true, but the main benefit of Platinum is you don't have to schedule. You did 229 deliveries this month so far. That's pretty good. We're only on like the 16th. Hey, there's JPL Rides, my real life friend from the group rides. Make sure you guys subscribe to JPL Rides. He makes really good group ride content, posts group rides very regularly. Yeah, JPL, I wish I could make it to your rides, but I need to be picked up. You know, like I don't own a car. Yeah, so if somebody wants to maybe pick me up, I could maybe do group rides with you one day, but I'm actually very close to starting to do a weekly group ride here. My history with group rides is a few years ago, I was doing group rides every Sunday. And I liked that, but I felt like I was getting a little burnt out. Then I got a girlfriend, which kept me more busy. I wanted to free up my Sunday, so I started doing group rides every other Sunday. Now I don't have a girlfriend anymore. I got dumped, as a lot of you guys know. And now I want to go back to doing group rides every Sunday. My brother's sending me texts. I want to start going back to doing group rides every Sunday. We're not going to do one this week, but I'm going to do one next week. And if you're looking for a local group ride, check out JPL Rides. He does rides out of Glendale. He does rides, I think, from Glendale to here. California Dasher says, yes, sir, Platinum passes are when you have Platinum for 30 days, you get 3 of them a month. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I got 2 of them, and I was very happy to see that. So I did spend a few days working as a Gold Dasher, and I still got orders. I really got mostly shop and pay orders, which are not bad orders by any stretch. The biggest problem with not being Platinum is you have to schedule your work. So the way it normally works is if you're Platinum, or before this whole rating system, you can just work whenever you want. That's what makes it independent contracting, right? But they changed the system so that if you're not Platinum, you have to schedule. I mean, schedule means you have to literally go onto this physical schedule that's on DoorDash, and like a week in, like really at least a day in advance. But you should do it like about 3 to 7 days in advance. You have to schedule your shift, and that makes things more complicated. For me, like the whole beauty of gig economy work is that you can just wake up and go to work. So I did spend a few days like scheduling my shifts. And the key to that, by the way, is just get on top of it. Schedule them a week in advance. If you schedule them a week in advance, I was able to work wherever I wanted. It was no problem. The problem with scheduling is if you sign off to look at your ratings or look at your earnings, it kicks you off the platform, and then you have to go to a zone where that's open. So it does. You need to be Platinum. It makes a big, big difference. California Line Dasher says, in most LA markets, it's hard to schedule. Trini G says, you weren't dumped. You were given another opportunity for freedom. I know, man. I've been getting a lot of these, like, catchphrases from people. Another friend of mine said she did you a favor. My friend Red said, older guy in his 70s, said she did you a favor. So whatever the problem is now, it'll be worse. But it's like it's almost like a death, where it's like I'm not fully over it yet. Like, still think about her, but I am trying to let it go. You have to move forward. There's nothing. Life only moves forward. So I'm just doing my best with it, and just trying to take care of myself. I'm focusing more on my own stuff. I got a lot of stuff in my own life. I'm back to playing online poker, which is amazing. I'm actually trying to start a home poker game. If you're local and you want to be involved in my home poker game, please send me an email, send me a message if you're one of my friends. But I definitely want to get a home poker game going. I miss poker tremendously, like live poker, and I don't really want to go to the freaking casinos. But yeah, so anyhow, group rides. I might actually start doing a group ride every week, but I might do one of the group rides during the week, because there's plenty of guys out there that just can't make a weekend ride. Weekends are for families or whatever. I know my friend Jason wants me to do a weekday ride for him. So I can say that I'm not going to do that this week. I mean, today it's already Friday, and I'm not going to do a group ride this Sunday. I think the next group ride I'm going to plan will be for the following Sunday. Then maybe for the following Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday after that, I'll start experimenting with doing other group rides. I mean, the group ride videos are pretty cool because, one, I get to sell a little weed to my friends. If you're looking to buy any herb, I can hook you up out there, or at least give you my information and give you a nice free sample. Like I gave all the guys on the group ride this week free samples of flour. These guys are like, how much do I owe you for this? I was like, nothing, it's free. I've got my phone number in there. Call me when you need to hook up. A couple guys have already called me. So that's pretty fucking cool. But, so I love doing the group rides. Group rides are fun. I need more guys to hang out with. I mean, I'm feeling like, after the breakup, I feel like more attention from my guy friends, the better. Hey, Greg the Hunter, I haven't seen you for a while. JPL Ride says, dating wise, you are for the few, not the many. Love yourself. I appreciate that. You're going to make me cry. Yeah, no, that is the truth. Like, I have a unique personality. And what happens is when I'm single, I take my self-esteem takes a blow. I feel down on myself. And then when you have a girlfriend, I'm all elevated. This comes from when you're like a nerd, like I am, like I was, especially like in high school and college. I didn't date in high school and college. I didn't start dating until I was like in my 30s. So I have like insecurities about myself. But you're right. You're definitely right about that. January 25th, ESA group ride. Is that exactly right? Is that the date? January 25th? Check out my calendar here. 25th is Sunday after next. Is that right? I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah, Sunday after next, January 25th. You're right. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I appreciate JPL a lot because he does what's called a feeder ride. And he brings out, California Line Dasher. Definitely send me that email. JPL rides helps the rides out a lot. Because one thing I like about my ego and my self-esteem, I like it when a lot of people show up. It makes me feel popular. Like I was never like, the popular guy in high school or college. I get the feeling, by the way, that a lot of my viewers are also like reformed or current nerds. But they kind of feel the same way. They feel like they were kind of outcasts or whatever when they were younger. But now we're grown men. So that attitude doesn't really play, I mean, that's like that's bullshit. It's not true. But when I have my group rides and a lot of people show up, I get elevated. My ego, there he is. Check it out. Here we go. Look who's here. It sounds like he's pulling up on a motorcycle.
I dropped off someone.
Let me give him a mic. All right, Eddie the Courier is in the house. I'm going to put a mic on him. Hopefully it'll work. You guys will tell me if it works. All right, let's interview Eddie the Courier really quick. All right, I think the mic works. It's on.
Yeah, I got to let you borrow my mic, man.
All right, the mics have been working pretty good, actually.
No, like for better quality.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, guys, so here we have Eddie the Courier, a real-life DoorDasher on a bike. My good friend, it's funny, every time I'm out here streaming, he always pulls up. He knows we're out here. He's got me on his phone. He's more than my girlfriend because he's got me on his tracker on his phone. He knows where I am half the time.
No, I can find you on the stream alone, dude.
That's so funny.
You
know
where
he knows where I am.
alone.
All right, Eddie, so tell me, how long have you worked for today so far?
I just started.
You just started? You haven't done a delivery yet? You didn't work this morning?
Auditions.
You
doing
auditions
auditions. I did 3 this morning.
What kind of stuff did you audition? Can you tell us?
Nope.
Eddie, by the way, is a union actor. So he joined the union only recently. And the only problem with that is everything is a secret. He's not allowed to talk about anything he's working on. Yeah. He did release it because it came out to the public. He was on a really cool insurance commercial a couple weeks ago. And came out a couple weeks ago. It came out like maybe a month ago. But anyhow, so overall, how many deliveries did you do, let's say, like this week so far?
So far, let's see, actually.
Yeah, Eddie's going to update us on how it's doing. Josh Abrams says, Eddie got a new bike. Yeah, I sold it to him.
Yeah, it hasn't been too busy, so.
JPL Rides is giving you a shout out.
Nice. Thanks, man. Okay.
California Line Dasher says the zones over here are good tippers for the most part. Trash orders mix in, though. He's out there in Venice.
Right now, we're at 22 deliveries for the week.
Pretty good.
I'm not working too much, so.
I hear you.
Because I was telling, what's his face?
Jason?
Yeah. That they pay me an extra 5 to keep the commercial for another 2 years.
$5,000?
Yeah.
Give me that, buddy.
So I don't have to work. I don't have to work too much. So.
Wow, you hear that? Eddie did a commercial, and I don't know if you can tell us how much you got paid, base pay for the commercial. Can you tell us at this point?
No, just that's around.
But he got an extra $5,000 extra. That's fucking sweet. I mean, being an actor is hard, but man, when you get a job, holy shit. Yeah. So that's going to be playing on air longer now. So
yeah, till the Olympics, basically.
Really, that's fucking awesome. Congratulations. $5,000 is good.
I know.
And you did 22 deliveries this week, so you made a couple $100.
Yeah, 22 deliveries so far. I mean, I've paid my bills with that. Just do whatever I need to do with it.
That's fucking amazing. I'm happy for you. I'm so happy when my friends, like my working class friends, make money. I have rich friends, and when they make money,
I feel the same way.
Who gives a shit? Like it's like I'm not jealous. I'm a little bit. By the way, speaking of working class people making money, my friend Isaac, who you've seen in the videos. I'm talking to Eddie and the stream. So you guys know Isaac. He works out there on a really fast motorcycle. He actually just recently got himself a moped because his motorcycle crashed. He got like $1,000. So Isaac, a month ago, got hit. He got rear-ended, and he hurt himself. His vehicle was, like, put out of commission. And the company, he was hit by, like, a business, like some company, like a trucking company. And can you believe this motherfucker just, like, a couple days ago, and he hasn't messaged me or texted me yet, he got a $20,000 check.
Oh, yeah.
So he didn't sue the company. He got a $20,000 check.
They settled, right?
Have you talked to him?
No.
Yeah, he settled.
Normally with that amount of money, they settle those sort of situations because they know damn well that he could have gotten more out of it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure nobody wants to go through the hassle of like lawyers, court dates, doing all that.
Yeah,
so they're gonna cover their ass. So it's a good thing, and it saves you the hassle and more money. But always keep in mind,
you could have gotten more.
Yeah,
but that would also take 6 months or a year.
So
have to
what do
lay
you
money
need?
out.
Like, what do you gotta weigh the options? It's like, what do you need? The money now, or do you want basically justice for what happened to you?
Yeah, let me tell you,
It's always like that.
he was initially offered $5,000. He said no.
Yeah.
They offered him $7,500. He said no.
No.
And then I got a phone call from Wilser a couple nights ago. It was so funny. Whenever Wilser calls me and he says, "Did you hear about Isaac?" and my heart sunk. It's two things. He's prone to accidents, number one. But also, he recently moved into a room, like he was looking for a room for rent. So I put a posting on my Facebook. I said, any of my local friends have a room for rent? So this woman named Luna, who I've never actually met, said, I have a room for rent. And I said, look, I can vouch for you. We never met. I thought maybe she took my yoga class years ago. I can vouch for Isaac. And he's a good guy. He doesn't party. He won't be a loud tenant. He's responsible. He doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs. He won't be a loud tenant. So he moved in. She rented him a room. Pretty fucking expensive, $1,500 a month. He was living over by the comedy club on Sunset. But anyhow, so he rented her a room. I thought he was going to tell me there was some sort of a problem with the room rental. But he said, no, did you hear about Isaac? I was like, oh no, what happened?
No.
He's like, that motherfucker got 20 large.
Yeah,
so I'm happy for Isaac. Problem with Isaac, he's a gambler. When I first met Isaac, he was telling me how he was gambling on his phone. And he was up a bunch of money, then he lost it all. And I was, as a professional gambler myself, I was like, dude, gambling is no good. We can play poker maybe, but he's playing like roulette on his phone.
Like with whatever money I make, like with that amount of money that I got.
But Isaac, are you watching this? Isaac's actually been making a lot of money by live streaming himself. Why don't you fucking call me, dude? I thought we were friends. Motherfucker.
Had to hear it from Wilson, man.
I know. Yeah, Wilson is actually right now, I think he leaves in 2 days. He's going to Southeast Asia.
Nice.
He's going on a 2-week trip. He's doing like the Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines thing. And he's real excited about that. He's also, they have big gas power scooter culture there. So he's going to be like doing like these long scooter trips. I appreciate you showing up, Eddie. It makes this a lot easier. Feels like I'm talking to somebody other than myself. But yeah, Wilshire is, and when he comes back, we've been talking about going to Mexico for months. I keep putting it off, but we're gonna go. We're gonna go when he comes back. I'm gonna wait for he comes back. I need to start working on getting dental work, and I have this fantasy of like moving to Mexico and playing online poker for a living. And I thought maybe I could go there and maybe rent an Airbnb for like 3 days, just play poker, make money, see if I can cover my expenses for 3 days. But anyhow, so what else is going on with Eddie? What time are you going to work until today?
Probably how much better I got? Like 40%.
Can you show people your bike?
Yeah. Hold on.
All right, so hold on really quick. All right, so this was one of the bikes that I got from one of these companies that's not Voromotors. And I sold it to Eddie. I usually sell the bikes. Hang on a second here. All right, Eddie's going to talk to you and show you the bike. Tell him about the bike.
You talk about it. You know more about it.
You talk about it. I don't know shit about it. You've been telling me.
You made a video about it. What are you talking about?
I don't want to promote it that much. Eddie, California Line Dash.
Well, I mean, I can't promote things either, dude. Anyway, it's just a JCM bike. I am not sponsored by anything. I bought it from this guy. So
JPL Ryan said, give Eddie the Oscar already. I agree.
Good bike, good speed. I wish I had a little bit more torque to keep up with this guy right here. Decent sized wheels. What is it? 20x4. Hydraulic brakes. Light sucks. I had to get a bigger light. Has good. What is it? Shimano brakes? I mean Shimano shifters. Yeah, Shimano shifters.
Do you pedal the bike? Or you just use the
I pedal. I pedal as much as I can because that way it'll even go faster if anything. I've managed to hold at least 200 pounds on this thing. I'm 130, so that's an extra 70 pounds. The seat is it's comfortable. I mean, I wish I had a little bit more cushion, but the suspension is decent. I just wish I had had it better.
We are in Hollywood.
Battery life good. Get 30 miles on it when I'm going 28. So it's a decent bike.
Hey, put the camera on me for a second and just hold it. I want to try to get a photo. So hang on 1 second. It's a little bit on delay. I'm going to smile. Hang on. Almost. Hold it steady. All right, very good. Perfect. Yeah, we are in Hollywood. That's Hollywood. You can see Hollywood Boulevard, right? California Line Dasher. Yeah.
Look at me real quick, Yogi.
What was that?
Look at me taking a picture.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Thanks. Send it to me later.
Yeah.
All right, man. Awesome. I appreciate that. Very good. Courier showing that if he makes it, he's taking me on a vacation. He's gonna take me to Florida.
I'm telling you, dude. Like
to Vegas.
Here's what I'm. This is what my channel is mostly going to be about now, because I'm not going to be. It's not going to be mostly about me anymore. What I want to do with Yogi is, like what he was saying, get footages from different drivers, different types of drivers, and things like that, to show that as LA couriers, like the LA courier, like it doesn't have to be me. Like, what is the LA courier? Like Yogi's an LA courier. Isaac's an LA courier. So it's a matter of what the drivers here in Los Angeles have to freaking go through, so that way we can get our stories out there and crap like that. Because like it was an incident where there was a DoorDash driver who went inside someone's home, and that's the kind of crap we have to deal with. Like, we as drivers aren't always safe. Like, it doesn't, like, we have no protection. We're independent contractors. DoorDash is not going to be like, hey.
I know my channel needs more variety,
and so
it's a really good idea.
What I want to do is get a bunch of videos from you guys with Yogi's help, to basically make a video about different drivers in LA. Like, first off, we start off with like the unicycle drivers that are out there.
It's funny that you say that. Listen, my friend, I have a good friend. His name is Sumako. He applied to all the companies. Nobody's hiring right now. But I said, listen, bring your wheel. I'll take you on the road and I'll start training you how to do it. I'll give you a delivery box and everything.
Yeah.
And EUC is, you know what we should do is we should almost make like a documentary which has like 5 different drivers in it. Let's do that. I think that's probably the best idea, like a variety. It can't just be fucking me anymore.
And it's funny because I met a dude who does Uber walking. I'm like, how do you?
Is that even real?
Yes,
here in LA.
Yeah, here in LA.
He
does it over there in West Hollywood.
He gets jobs though.
Yes.
I tried to walk around before. I didn't get a single job.
He makes like $19 jobs every hour or so.
No way.
But he actually makes money.
Get that guy. Do you get that guy's information?
I'm gonna try and find him again.
Follow him. Yeah,
I'm like, dude, like that. I want to do one of like someone like that, a guy on a unicycle, a scooter, and a
guy
car.
on a bike, a car. Absolutely.
And also, if we can find one that's the people who do dash links. Like are essentially Amazon Flex drivers for DoorDash.
Wow.
And
I don't even know about that. What's called Dash Links?
Yeah, if you're on your app, there's a section called Dash Link. If you go to the Dash Link section, it'll explain basically, it's like Amazon Flex. You go to a warehouse, you pick up a bunch of packages, and you distribute it.
Probably can't do it on a bike though, right? Got to do it in a
car.
No,
it gives you like 180 packages.
I was wondering if I could do like Amazon, like small package Amazon on my scooter. Like that shit would be fun as fuck.
I know, but total payout is normally about between 140, 180 bucks.
But you got to do like 30 fucking orders, right?
Yeah, like 30 orders, like 6 hours of your time. So it's like, man.
That sounds pretty fun. You have a car though too, don't you? I remember.
Yeah, at home.
You have a car too. But a lot of us guys on scooters and bikes, we don't have a car. Yeah, no, I think that, my channel, it's dead, like, meaning that I'm thankful for the views that I get, but it's not like they can ever be more than a couple thousand. But I think if we did new content, anything could happen for sure. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. I love the idea of following my buddy Sumako around on his unicycle. I think that could be, I told him that could be almost like a viral video, because nobody, there's, in this town, you probably know, there's one guy that works on an EUC, right? You see this guy.
Yes.
Tall, skinny guy.
Yep.
I've talked to him before. I think he's Dutch. Very, very nice. But there's nobody else. Yeah, there's
nobody else. And then I've seen that. Have you seen that duo, that chick duo, who are on a bike doing it together on one bike?
There's two girls.
One is carrying the bike.
Are they cute?
They're I'm not to say.
They're medium.
But one is carrying the bike, the food and everything, and the other one is driving the bike. And I'm like, what?
Oh, California Line Dasher says Dash Link is for cars. JPL Rides, I love you, man. He's always supportive. Says best documentary Oscar incoming. Oh, that'd be fucking cool.
No, yeah, that's why I want to start planning that.
That'd be fucking cool. Yeah. We get an Oscar. That'd be fun. You're going to end up being in the thumbnail. These pictures I'm getting of you are really good. You got a great smile. You're so handsome. I didn't realize you're so handsome, dude. Damn. Hold on a second. Keep that off. Boom. Look at the hair on this one. He took his helmet off for me for the first time like a year ago or a few months ago, and I was like, look at this guy. He got some serious hair.
Oh yeah, I'm indigenous, so it's like it comes out, and a lot of people tell me, and I was like, where are you from? Like,
you really could
like,
play
look,
different things. You could be Mexican, you could be Indian, you could just be
Filipino.
regular African American. It's pretty fucking cool. You could be Middle Eastern for sure. People always think about me. They're like, "Are you Italian? Are you Greek?" I'm like, "No, I'm just like a Russian Jew." We're doing pretty good on the stream. We're almost done with it, thank God. What are you going to show me here?
Finally show you a picture.
Oh, here, let me show you guys this. This is the commercial that Eddie did. This is how he was the commercial. Looked like he was an old school vendor on the street.
Yeah,
doing tamales and
1960s vendor.
For 5 cents. Oh, that's what year is it?
I believe that one's 1960,
That
1940.
Is fucking cool as shit. Yeah, congratulations on that commercial. I like the extra money too, man. That's fucking sweet. I'm gonna go throw this away. I'll be right back. Watch my shit. All right, I feel like we're getting ready to almost hit enough time. I'm getting ready to close it down. I'm getting tired. I want to go home.
Yeah.
Maybe take a nap and start playing internet poker. All right, buddy. It's good to see you. Give me back my mic.
Yeah, and also one more thing too.
Anything else you want to say? Talking to it.
We didn't have to. But if for your rides, whenever, like we'll try to get there. I'll try to get there earlier. So that way we do the same type of format.
Listen, that came out so good. I'll do better next time.
Oh.
I was in a rush last time.
So I'm going to send you, I don't have my USB, but I'm going to send you a copy of the video that I made of the group ride. So that way it's for the both of us.
I'll post it on the channel. That short that you made was really, I actually thought it was going to be 2 minutes of interview. I didn't realize you had all that cool footage. It came out really fucking good. Everybody was like, man, that is really good quality. That shit was fucking bomb.
That's the kind of footage that I want to do with you because I feel like you have the personality to keep doing that. And then we just got to keep it going because a lot of people that are very interested.
Well, I'm going to be doing more group rides. I'm definitely going to have a group ride, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. I'm definitely going to do another group ride. So I'm very excited about that for fucking sure. The ride really went off well. I hope if I do it like once a week, I still get as many people. I feel like if I do it too often, I won't get as many people. All right, Eddie the Courier, one more time. Good luck today. Make some money, buddy.
I will, brother. I will.
All right, guys. I'm super lucky to have Eddie the Courier out here to, you can see why shows have like a fucking co-host and shit. It's hard by myself. That made this go a lot quicker. And now I'm just going to walk us on the boulevard, and I'm going to walk us home go home on the scooter. I don't even have to walk home today. I'm glad I drove the scooter down here. So I'll show you guys the Emove Cruiser really quick. Show you what I'm working with. All right, guys. So this is the Cruiser. Yeah, maybe I'll get a picture of that. But yeah, it feels great to be out here on the Cruiser. JPL Rod says we're a good team. Trini G says Eddie for the Oscar. Hell yeah, man. Alrighty, Eddie. Good luck today. I'm fucking out of here. Alrighty, guys. We are out of here. I'm going to walk ourselves out of here. I'll keep you guys on the camera to the last minute. And then I'm going to jump on the scooter and scooter home, which is nice. I don't have to fucking walk home. Got my helmet. Got my gloves. I got to get out of here without them giving me a hard time. All right, Eddie. It's good to see you. I'll see you this week. I'll be out there. I'll be out there this weekend. Yeah, I'm working both days this weekend. All right, guys. Super thankful. Again, it's like when I was injured and I couldn't work, not seeing my friends was killing me. And, Eddie's like a young man compared to me. We're peers. He's my friend. And he's motivated. He's like hungrier than I am to make content too. He's like I was never an actor, I'm like a regular guy. I just happen to have the fucking YouTube channel I got a little bit lucky with during COVID. All right, so we're just gonna walk it home a little bit, then I'm gonna jump on the scooter. But anyhow, guys, another fun podcast. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. Next group ride's probably gonna be the 25th. Not this Sunday, but the next. I'll promote it on my groups. I have LA Yogi Steve Community on Facebook, and I also have LAPEV. It's not my group, it's a friend's group that I use to promote all the rides. But I'm going to post up over here, put my helmet on, and then we're going to go home. It is time. Appreciate your support. Use my codes and links. Buy from Voromotors. I stand behind them. A lot of shit has been said about them over the years, but they fix every problem they've ever had. They do everything right. They're here for the consumer. No thanks, buddy, but good luck. All right, so maybe I could actually ride home like this. This might actually be pretty cool. I might actually be able to ride home with the phone on the mount. let's see if we can make this work. You guys ready for a ride? What traffic? Gustavo, exactly. Sunday the 25th. It is amazing weather. VES. I can't really see without my glasses that well. Digging the shirt. Bloodsport Von Dom type vibes. Yeah, my buddy. What's up, Clock 615? My buddy got me this shirt directly from Thailand. My buddy, his girlfriend is Thai, and they've gone to Thailand for a couple different trips and shit. Let's see how this will work. This is going to be pretty cool, actually. I'll be interesting to watch this when I get home. And I'm going to scoot us home with us on the mount here. That was a fun stream. It's great to see Eddie. Thankful that he comes out and hang out with us. Yeah, Gustavo, the 25th, baby. Maybe we can run this late. There's a Glendale ride tomorrow at 11 a.m. as well for those of you guys who are interested in that ride. Go hang out with JPL. Man, we get stuck at this fucking light. I might run this light. Hey, what's up? Is that Mr. Ben 1977? It's hard to see without my reading glasses. Yeah, it's good to see you. I'm on the Emove Cruiser today. We're actually going to take a ride on it right now. Let's go, baby. All right. This is actually pretty cool. I could probably shoot a live stream just like this. I know that if I move around too much, though, I can easily lose the signal. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. Yeah, I'm out here on the Emove Cruiser V2. Definitely my favorite sub $2,000 stand-up scooter. It's a really good scooter for deliveries. I guess it's light. It's really very easy to get in and out of spots. I bring it into restaurants. I bring it into apartment complexes. And now I'm just using it to drive home. I'm glad I didn't really feel like walking home today. I want to go home, rest a little bit, play more internet poker, and go to fucking sleep. I'm tired. I just actually started taking my blood pressure medication again. And that shit makes me fucking sleepy as fuck. So hopefully I'll get over that pretty soon. All right, guys, almost getting ready to sign off. Taking you guys for a last-minute trip. I'll take you guys close to home, but I don't want to take you right to my house. Take you guys close to home, and then I'm going to sign off. Man, it's so nice out. This is amazing weather for January. Am I gonna cross here with this car? No, we're gonna cross the light. Yeah, this is some amazing weather for January we've got. Normally it's nice here, but not like this nice. Let's hit this. I gotta wait for the light. Dragon Maid Pro Gaming. It's hard to read without my glasses. Oh, it's Dashjiro. It keeps changing your names. What's up, Dash? Yeah, thanks, Mr. Ben, for understanding Mr. Ben 1977. Yeah, Dashjiro. I always think of him as Dash. He keeps changing his screen name, always related to gaming, though he's obviously a gamer. All right. I don't have my knee pads on or anything. We're just out here with my helmet and my gloves. I think that's enough for now. Oh, shit, we got the light. Let's go, team. All right. Going home. We're going into the Hollywood Hills where I live. My secret location. All right, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate your support. I'll be back. What's today? Friday. I actually probably will do a stream on Sunday. Sunday or Monday. I'm always like a day behind or so. But we're going to go home, play internet poker the whole rest of the day, and then just fucking go to sleep. I'm fucking tired. All right, guys. Thanks for your support.